What's up, guys? You're watching jmboytv, and we are back with another reaction. Today we'll be reacting to That's the Way I've Always Heard It Should Be by Carly Simon. This is suggested by a patron, so you know I had to check it out. It has been a long while since I reacted to some Carly Simon. If you guys are new to the channel, take a second to scroll down, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on your post notifications so that you don't miss a video when I post. It helps out the channel tremendously, and if you guys are interested in exclusive content or you want to ensure that I react to your suggestion, definitely consider checking out the Patreon. The link will be in the description. I have tons of reactions to classic songs that got blocked here from YouTube, songs that I know you guys would enjoy. That being said, let's get right into this video.
My father sits at night with no lights on. His cigarette glows in the dark. The living room is still. I walk by, no remark. I tiptoe past the master bedroom where my mother reads her magazines. I hear her call sweet dreams, but I forget how to dream.
Oh.
But you say it's time we moved in together and raised a family of our own, you and me. Well, that's the way I've always heard it should be. You want to marry me, we'll marry. My friends from college, they're all married now. They have their houses and their lots. They have their silent noons, tearful nights, angry dawns. Their children hate them for the things they're not. They hate themselves for what they are. And yet they drink, they laugh, close the wound, hide the scar. But you say it's time we moved in together, raised a family of our own, you and me. Well, that's the way I've always heard it should be. You want to marry me, we'll marry. You say that we can keep our love alive. Babe, all I know is what I see. The couples cling and claw and drown in love's debris. You say we'll soar like two birds through the clouds, but soon you'll cage me on your shelf. I'll never learn to be just me first by myself. Well, okay, it's time we moved in together and raised a family of our own, you and me.
What a beautiful song by Carly Simon. This was seriously angelic. I don't know if there was some sort of effect on the drums or if they made them like sound farther away or something, but they sounded like fireworks in the distance. It was a really cool effect. The bass line was awesome. I love the piano. Really love the violins as well. This song had a great composition. And of course, the cherry on top, Carly Simon's beautiful voice. And I just really enjoyed the kind of pattern she was singing in as well, or the cadence, if you will. Like, this was truly awesome. I love how soft this song was, but then how it would build up with those drums and it would kind of come to a crescendo. This song just had tons of passion in it, tons of emotion and feeling, and of course the lyrics were beautiful as well. This song is very interesting. She really paints a vivid picture with this one. She starts off by kind of showing the divide between her parents. She said her father sits in the dark and smokes a cigarette, and her mom reads her magazine alone in the room. So it starts off by showing you this picture of dysfunction in a marriage, I presume, between her parents. And then the chorus goes, "But you say it's time we moved in together and raised a family of our own, you and me. Well, that's the way I've always heard it should be. You want to marry me, we'll marry." So she talks about the dysfunction that she sees in her parents' marriage, then talks about the guy that wants to marry her and saying like, okay, we see this dysfunction, but you still want to get married and start our family. Okay, I guess that's the way it's supposed to be, so I'll do it. So basically kind of ignoring the warning sign. And that's all in the name of doing it the way I've seen it done or the way it's supposed to be. Then she does the same thing in the second verse. She discusses all her college friends and how they're married, they have houses and lawns, but they have tearful nights and angry dawns, and their children hate them for what they're not, and they hate themselves for what they are. And then she says they basically brush it under the rug, ignore it, they drink and laugh and close the wound and hide the scar. Man, that's some really powerful stuff right there. So once again, she's saying her college friends did it how it's supposed to be. They got the house, the family, the marriage, but once again, there's that dysfunction, there's that unhappiness, and so the cycle continues. And then in the third verse, she lists out why she knows making this decision would be wrong. One, because they're doing it for the wrong reasons, to keep their love alive. And she's like, I see this all the time. People make this decision to get married just so that they could try to reaffirm their bond, but it's a facade and it's futile. She said, you say we'll soar like two birds through the clouds, but soon you'll cage me on your shelf. So he's making this promise that, oh, we're gonna be together forever, we're gonna be in love, start our family, get a house, whatever. But once that honeymoon stage passes, everything will fall apart. I'll just be a prisoner in the house. Carly Simon really addressed a lot of important things in this song, and she expressed some really important sentiments. This is a big issue we see in society. People getting married for the wrong reasons. And then you have a whole generation of people that are sour towards marriage because they've never seen it done right. I think the divorce rate is anywhere from 51 to 49% right now, maybe higher. And that's a symptom of these things she's discussing in this song. People just doing it because it's tradition. People doing it because they got pregnant. People doing it just for religious reasons. People doing it because they don't want to be looked at sideways. People doing it because they think it will save their love. These are all terrible reasons, and those are the reasons that the divorce rate is so high. And it's very interesting because when you take out marriages that were doomed from the start, the marriage success rate is around 74%. So people that are educated, they know why they're getting married, they know what purpose they're getting married for, and people that haven't ignored any red flags beforehand, those marriages are very successful and happy, I might add. Marriage is supposed to be a sacred thing, a sacred covenant, but people treat it like it's just boyfriend and girlfriend with a piece of paper added to it. But the reality is it's way deeper than that. But when you treat it like it's not, you get a high divorce rate, you get these unhappy marriages, and you get people just going through the motions. That's why it's important to be educated and really understand why you're doing things and how to do things right the first time. And that just makes me think of second and third marriages have an even higher divorce rate, and it only makes sense. Man, this is a powerful song by Carly Simon with a great message. Great recommendation from you guys. If you guys have any suggestions, leave them down in the comments below. If you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy the content, and I'll catch you guys on the flip. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you're interested in helping to steer the ship in terms of where the music goes, you'll definitely want to check out that Patreon. You'll be able to get your suggestions to me directly. You can get your favorite deep cuts reacted to, or even just your favorite songs. On top of that, you'll have access to exclusive content, songs that got blocked here from YouTube from legendary artists like the Beatles. So if you want your suggestions to be the priority, definitely check out the Patreon at this link. You won't be disappointed. Hope to see you there.